I am sad to report that we've had a little accident here in the Hillbilly Workshop. I have a little bad news. I was working on this thing, raising it up and down, and Bernice was sitting inside as she likes to do, you know. She likes sitting in there, so I was raising this thing up and down. And well, one time I set it down and she let out a scream. And I come over here and I noticed this running board was setting up an inch off the ground and the other one was flat on the floor. And, you know, I ran over there and I yanked her out of there, and when I pulled her out, she had one good foot and on the other leg was a bloody stub. She'd gone and done and went and put her dead burnt foot under the frame and just severed that sucker completely off. I mean, clean off. There's what's left of it. That's all's left for Bernice's foot. You know, I got her out of there as quick as I could and I tried to calm her down, but boy, after that happened, she just kind of fell apart. Fire in the hole. I do believe my pants are on fire. There's Rattler out.
Out in the country past the city limit sign, there's a honky tonk near the county line. The joint starts jumping every night when the sun goes down. They got whiskey, women, music and smoke.
Uh-oh.
Cowboy folk go to Blue School Boogie. I got a good job, I work hard for my money. When it's quit time, I hit the door running to fire up a pickup truck. Let the horse sit.
we have here is a whole nose, a whole front end like that one over there. I remarked here the other day on a video that I wish I had some better fenders because these, as you can see, have been notched out. Let me get this camera off the tripod. Somebody, before I got them, notched them out, and it's not real pretty. Looks kind of like some of my work, but anyway, I think I could do a little better than that. I was just wishing I had some better fenders that would come into the running board I could cut to come into the running board like that one does. That's how it should look. When I mentioned that I wish I had better fenders, one of the people who watches my YouTube channel, or watched that video anyway, sent me a message, and I appreciate it very much. And he sent me a link to a Craigslist listing that had one of these front ends for sale, and it also had the hood, but I don't really want a hood. Anyway, so they wanted $295 for it, and it was clear over in Spokane, which I would have spent the money if it's something I really wanted, but you know, it's 3.5 hours away. It's a day, you know, it's a day over there and back, pretty much. So I didn't act on that impulse. Mr. Kerwood was out at the wrecking yard that recently opened. They're selling a few things out of there. I put a video up at this old wrecking yard where I used to shop back in 1972. I remember buying a starter and a transmission for a 65 Ford Galaxie 500 that I had at the time. So that old boneyard, boy, it's got some old relics in it. But it's a whole bunch of deaf children and children trying to settle in the state, and there's a whole lot involved. So one will say, yeah, you can buy that, and then the next one will say, no, I want to keep that. So it's kind of tough. They're really not ready to sell. They think they are, but really they're not. So I don't know. Anyway, I talked them out of this piece, and for $150. So for that amount, I'd use it for yard art if I don't use those fenders. I hate to tear that thing all apart again, but that's kind of what I do sometimes. I build things and then I tear it apart and rebuild it another way. So I don't make much progress, but boy, I sure am having a good time. I'm getting a lot of work done. just not making any progress. Got to spinning my wheels. No, actually, I've got quite a bit done. Those rear fenders are mounted solid now, and the running boards are mounted, and the bumper's on. It turned out pretty good. I split that bumper, and I guess I can show you that. I'm working on my plumbing and my wiring for my air system. But yeah, there's the bumper. I thought it turned out pretty nice. Split it right down the middle and bent it a little, angled it so it fits up pretty nice. But yeah, this is my new treasure. I don't know, man. Old Kerwood, he talked me into dragging another one home. Well, we'll see. That nose is in really good shape. The nose cone up there is in better shape than this one. It's still got the hood ornament and the ram, the little Dodge Ram horn there, and that's pretty nice. It's even got some pinstriping down here in the grill on it, which is really nice, really nice. Yeah, might have to use that one. We'll see. Anyway, boy, a lot of people didn't like that last video I put up. I don't know. There's a whole lot of people out there who just don't have much of a sense of humor, I guess. At least they don't have my humor. That's all right. It'd be a real boring place if we was all just alike. So I appreciate everybody watching and thumbing up and thumbing down. I don't care. I don't care which way the thumb points. I get paid either way. So it doesn't matter to me. This big money-making proposition of YouTube probably about pays for my welding wire and my argon, maybe, you know. So that's something. It ain't much, believe me. I don't do it. I don't do it for the money. It's just kind of fun. So I know some people been kind of wanting an update, and when I get my air system put together, I will. I'll give you an update. But that's it for now. See ya.